over this shot, which is basically a personal decision. And you're right, what Biden's doing is unconstitutional. He does not have the authority to do this, but what it will do on a practical level, in addition to being unconstitutional, in addition to be taking away people's personal choices, is it will wreak havoc in the economy. Because even if a small percentage of these folks end up losing their jobs or voluntarily walking away, you're going to have huge disruptions in medical, in logistics, in law enforcement. And so in Florida, our policy is very clear. We're going to have a special session, and we're going to say nobody should lose their job based off these injections. It's a choice you can make, but we want to make sure we're protecting your jobs and your livelihoods.
Yeah, not only that, but in a situation where there's crime spiking across the country, the president of the police union in Chicago is estimating that 3,200 Chicago police are defying the vaccine and they will be off the job. That means off the streets. What is that doing to the American people and their feeling of safety? It's very concerning. Your thoughts on where this is going? I mean, is he just trying to insist that this is a law so that companies follow before it could actually be, abdicated and confirmed to be unconstitutional?
Well, first, I think it's important to point out on a scientific basis, most of those first responders have had COVID and have recovered. So they have strong protection. And so I think that influences their decision on a lot of this, that they have already had it and recovered. And so they're making no accommodations for that. They're still pretending like that doesn't even exist. And so that's really, really troubling when you see that. But I can tell you, Maria, in Florida, not only are we going to want to protect the law enforcement and all the jobs, we're actually actively working to recruit out-of-state law enforcement because we do have needs in our police and our sheriff's departments. So in the next legislative session, I'm going to hopefully sign legislation that gives a $5,000 bonus to any out-of-state law enforcement that relocates in Florida. So NYPD, Minneapolis, Seattle, if you're not being treated well, we'll treat you better here. You can fill important needs for us, and we'll compensate you as a result.
Well, there's a reason businesses and hedge funds are moving to Florida.